It's a pretty long delay. Okay, there we go. Transition. And you are hot in 3, 2, 1. Take it away.
All right, and welcome back, everyone. I am Cheese Reaver. You just saw me do a Resident Evil 2 randomizer poorly, and I'm now in the host seat. And we have Stasious here with Bendy and the Ink Machine. What do you got, Stasious?
Hi, yeah, as said before, I am Stasious. I like to fidget a lot on the menu, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll be running any percent. I'll be showing off the entire game and a few glitches that are really fun to save some time, and you'll be like, wow, how has this not been fixed since it was released? Because the game has not had an update since it was released. So this is pretty much a cry for help. Please, fix the game. But we'll be starting... So my first movement on chapter 1 will be the start of the run. I'll tell you when that is. We're just going to continue. And Cheese, if you want to read off any donations and incentives, you can go ahead and do that.
I would love to, but I am ill-prepared and forgot to open up that tab.
Okay, and we can start the run now.
All right, Joey. I'm here.
So, while Cheese is getting out donations, I guess I could just say that Chapter 1 doesn't have much going on. It's pretty much a walking simulator with a few collectibles. It's not as exciting as the later chapters, but trust me, like, this game is still really fun to run, even if it is kind of boring in the beginning. Yeah, so we're just grabbing 2 cells. We're getting introduced to the game. It's pretty much like a tutorial. Cheese, if you have that pulled up.
I do. So, we have $20 from Iron. Comment is, love the cinema music, but let's make Hoenn music happen. So I'm going to guess that went to changing the music in Diamond. I think it's Diamond that's being happening, not Pearl. Brilliant Diamond. That's the one. And then we have $50 from me. This is for the 2 times the game made me swear. I promised I would donate some money for every time that Resident Evil 2 made me swear. So there's your money.
All right, yeah, $50. That's a really huge donation. Thank you so much, Cheese. And thank you so much, Iron, for the $20 donation as well. So currently, right now, we have to go through 5 or 6 items. I lost count already in the run. But there are 6 items throughout the entire map. There is there is a wrench, a ink, whatever you call it, I don't know. There's a gear, a book down here. There's a record, which is probably the worst hitbox in this entire game. Let's see if I get it really easily or really difficult. Let's see. Okay, I got it really easy somehow. And then the final collectible is over here. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. It's a plush is the second one. I'm so sorry. I'm already losing count and, this is already a great start, but over here we have an ink bottle, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And basically we have to put all the items on the pedestal, which is where I turned around really fast from. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it's back this way towards the back end of the ink factory. Or ink studio. Why did I say factory? I'm in the I don't know what has a factory to make me think that it is a factory, but we just put all 6 items on the pedestal. We have our first quote-unquote jump scare of the game. It's a cardboard cutout of Bendy, our main antagonist. One of the main antagonists in the game. I would say honestly, in a run like this, Bendy is one of the only enemies, or one of the only main antagonists that doesn't appear as much as another one. We'll see that when we get to Chapter 3. So what we just did right there is we turned the valve all the way over there to I guess, start up the ink flow. I don't quite understand why it has to be on the other side of the factory. And just for mind, the audio kind of glitches out here. I don't know why. I mean, I think it's just a Windows operator bug because I have a Windows 11 and I've never seen it with a Windows 10 like operator, but I've only seen it with Windows 11, or it may be Steam and Windows 11. Who knows? But there's no new fix currently for it, so I apologize for the audio kind of cutting in and out. And here we have like the first Bendy encounter where we run away and we are now stuck in the studio. Pretty short chapter. All we have to do is pretty much just go through a go further down into the factory. Invisible wall right there that we wait for. Yeah, we just go farther down into the factory. And yeah, pretty short chapter. I probably already said that.
Would definitely come in handy.
And here we have the first encounter with the axe. Not very, intriguing, oh my gosh, an axe? But, yeah, here's the end of the chapter. We get, as you see, we get knocked out. And, here we begin chapter 2. So, chapter 2 is a lot, more interesting of a chapter. It's still not as interesting as we'll see in the later chapters because the game got more sophisticated as the chapters went on with better, if I remember correctly, with better better interactions with items and enemies and stuff like that.
Press on.
And let's not trigger the.
How did this place get so big?
There we go. Let's not trigger the voice line really easily. Or too quickly. If we go down that hall too quickly, for some reason the voice lines get backed up a bit. So I kind of wanted to stay on the end. Or I kind of wanted to go a bit slow there. Not too slow, but because it's a speed run. But for some reason there is a bug where if you go too fast down that hallway or down the stairs, then for some reason the voice lines they get locked up. And here we're flicking 3 switches to open the main gate to the next room. And probably my favorite part of the game is the enemy we'll see coming up soon. One of my favorite parts. I have a lot of... The reason I run this game is because, I've been following this game ever since Chapter 1 came out. I watched, a lot of YouTubers play the game, such as, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, 8-Bit Ryan, I think. I really liked the concept of the game and bringing cartoons to life. And yeah, here we have our first encounter with the Searchers, the Searchers. Okay, that one did not go down in one hit. Wow, those guys were difficult. We didn't die, which is good, because that is not very good, already starting off with a death way easily. Way earlier into the run. So, here we're triggering the cutscene, or the voice log, set by one of the employees, previous employees, to be able to trigger those keys so we can unlock this closet. And did the game just bug? Oh my gosh. This is the worst. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Windows 11.
The game bugged. I literally have to restart. Why does this happen? I don't understand this. I have to restart the game now.
so good. We'll make it work.
It's fine, hon. It happens. Yeah. We see a big pink thing. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, we can see the game now.
Can now.
It's all right. You were 8 minutes in. We'll manage. You want to start it back up?
Every artistic person needs a sanctuary. Joey Drew has his.
Okay. Let me know when to start it again. Okay. Oh no. Can I? Oh my god. I reset it from 0 and now I can't put it back? Oh, you fucked up. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to donate for that. Because you said you lost it, so I thought, oh my god, we're starting from scratch.
Oh no, there's no valve. Where did it go? Is that the thing holding my valve?
It wasn't the same.
Sorry I had to do that. Nice hat though.
So I'm being told that you're muted on the stream. I can hear you, but it may be the way we've got the sound routing right now.
Yeah, everyone's muted on stream now that you restarted it. Huh. What happened? But what could have changed on your end?
Okay, that should do it.
I wonder what could have changed on your end. Yep. Oh, we can hear me now.
Hit the panic button. Hit the panic button.
Okay, we can hear me and Cheese, but we don't hear you. Ah. Try that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's back. Is it back? Okay. Good. Oh my gosh. This is already terrible. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I'm actually waiting for stream delay to catch up. Yeah, everyone's back. Okay. You're ready for me to start the... give me a countdown. Okay. Yeah, we're missing 8 minutes because I reset it, so...
Rest your head. It's time for bed. There we go now, nice and tight. We wouldn't want our sheep roaming away now, would we? No, we wouldn't. I must admit, I am honored you came all the way down here to visit me. It almost makes what I'm about to do seem cruel. But the believers must honor their savior. I must have him notice me. Wait, you look familiar to me. That face. Not now, for our Lord is calling to
And we join you in that cry for help. Not just for Bendy and the Ink Machine, but also for our charity, Mother of Corals.
Finally be freed from this prison, this inky, dark abyss I call a body. Shh. quiet. Listen, I can hear him crawling above, crawling. Let us begin. The ritual must be completed. Soon he will hear me. He will set us free.
You're actually gone again, Stasious. Yeah. I don't know.
Why is it whenever I open OBS it works? I'm just gonna leave OBS like that and hope it works. Okay, it seems to be working. I'm not minimizing the tab. I know I'm back because OBS is telling me that Couch is back.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear myself on stream.
Okay, now it is back.
Okay, so this kind of sucks, but
But you see it drop?
yeah, on OBS it's saying I'm going up. The thing is, like, I don't know why, but it seemed to stop working when I minimized OBS, so I'm gonna keep it open, like, full screen while I'm playing Bendy, like, in front of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have OBS in the back, not minimized, and hopefully that works.
Hopefully it does. Let's do that.
Okay.
Once again, I'm going to blame Windows 11.
Let's do that as well.
Maybe I should just, like, switch, downgrade for the upgrade. So here we have pretty much, first kind of, if that will work. First interaction with Bendy, we don't even see him. Or second interaction, I guess. The thing is, in this game, we will not see Bendy at all, except for probably the first part because of the cutscene. We turn around too fast for us to be able to see Bendy in Chapter 2 right there. Chapter 3, we don't see him at all. Chapter 4, we can just not look at him, but we can see it,
You're in here.
possibly.
Come show yourself.
And the cutscene in Chapter 4 as well, that you'll see. And Chapter 5, yeah. I'm just gonna stop talking. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Boris?
Okay, I'm gonna check OBS every now and then to make sure things run smoothly.
I mean, you're running through a game as quickly as possible. I don't know that spoilers can really be avoided.
Oh yeah, that's true. So here we have Chapter 3. Back there we saw Boris come out from the corner, which Boris is my favorite character in the
I'm
game
not getting out of here that easy.
for many reasons, including that he
Boris
is
probably has it.
literally
Hey, buddy.
he is
you still
literally
have a
the
handle on
best.
it? Or are you holding it hostage until I make you something to eat?
That's the only reason.
I thought so.
Or that's not the only
Let's see what we
reason.
got.
There's more reasons, but the main
That
one
should be
is
enough.
that he's the best. Like, look at him. How is he not the best? So we're making soup for Boris because he wants soup.
Here you go.
It's as simple as that.
See what's out there. Don't wander off.
This part I like to call the Boris auto-scroller because it's pretty much the same
it's really
like
dark up in
amount
here.
of time, even if you are
Let's find
moving
some
really
light.
fast through the room. Boris has a set like walking speed, and if you keep with his space a little bit, then
Don't be scared, Boris.
he will
I'll near you so you don't
yeah.
get lost.
It's pretty much just an auto-scroller at this point. And I have the map memorized, so I do not need to look back. I hope I don't eat my words. I'm gonna wait for him to there's a bit of a cutscene there,
Did
and
you
if you
hear
keep
that?
going without him, then he will
Yeah,
get you scared in the dark and not, like, move. Yep, I have it memorized. I didn't eat my words. Let's go. We're gonna wait for him because for some reason he likes to freak out right there.
Another dead end. I don't see any other way.
He likes to
through.
freak out
Any ideas
in
for
the
us?
light if you don't walk with him. And now he's gonna come and open the door for us. Because Boris is love. Boris is life. He did it! Look at that. I'm gonna go sideways, because that's probably faster. I don't know, honestly.
Wow.
So, if Boris is love and Boris is life, would you say you're a part of the cult of Boris?
Maybe not. I'm maybe not that into Boris.
Why is that?
Well, if you do want to be a part of a cult, perhaps you'd be interested in some of our donation prizes, like Cult of the Lamb. If you donate at least $5, you can be eligible to win Cult of the Lamb from Devolver Digital. $5 will also get you entry into possibly winning the Crack Pet Show by Ravenage Games, or Return to Monkey Island, also by Devolver Digital. Like, I gotta work hard for some of these segues. You gotta just deal with them.
We got the worst RNG. Oh my gosh, we genuinely got the worst RNG here. So we now have to flick this lever 7 times. What fun. Entertaining gameplay.
I blame it on Windows 11.
I do too. And here we have our introduction to my least favorite character for a multitude of reasons. I don't know what to say, honestly, because it's a cutscene of her singing. Probably can guess who it is by that, you know? Ooh. Let's see her. Look at that. No. Wow. That's kind of disrespectful, breaking glass like that.
I see you there. A new
It's the Betty Boop that Mom says you have at home.
web. Come along now. Let's see if you're worthy to walk with angels.
Alright. And now, there is 2 paths here, but we need to choose the angel path, because it makes Bendy less active. It's also a lot faster. So both reasons why you should take both paths go to the angel, because it's better in every way. And here we have Boris. Boris is back. Hi.
Scared to death.
I missed you.
Don't suppose you found
I
anything
think.
we can use to protect ourselves with. This will do.
So Boris got us a wrench. Don't ask why.
Looks like to open this, we're gonna need to throw 2 levers at once. You get this one. I'll find the other.
Okay. And here we have the first introduction to the Butcher Gang. I believe his name is the Piper. We're just gonna hit him 5 times, or 6. I think that was 6. I don't remember. I didn't count while I was fighting. And here we have what is known as a runner's bane of existence, or I don't know, honestly. What could it be called? The Bendy runner's bane of an existence. It's called the elevator. So, the elevator in this run tends to do its own thing sometimes.
You're so interesting.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it waits for you. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. It all depends on if the elevator is feeling good that day.
Level 9. Just follow the screen.
So what you're saying is you need the elevator to be more emotionally stable.
I mean, yeah, I guess. An elevator sometimes, sometimes it has feelings. You gotta cheer an elevator up to really improve its day. Sometimes people, disrespect it,
There's a whole
press all the buttons,
world out
make them wait every single floor. You just gotta let the elevator be happy, I guess. We gotta wait for Boris here. We're gonna do a bit of a bug. That did not work. Okay. I guess it is. Maybe it's because I was jumping. I have not actually tested exactly how it works. I did it last marathon, but apparently if you look towards Boris when he runs in that hall, you go at Boris's pace, and he basically drags you with him, which is saves about 2 seconds, considering Boris runs faster than you in that cutscene. And here we have our second introduction to Alice Angel.
Now we come
So,
to the question.
Cheese, if you want to go ahead and read off any donations or incentives, you can go ahead and do that right now.
The choices of the beautiful are unbearable. How's a girl to choose? Take this little freak, for instance.
Hello, something came up for Cheese, so we're gonna lose him for a little second here, but you'll have me
It couldn't touch me. It
instead.
couldn't pull me back.
Thing is, now I'll be reading my own donation.
Living in the dark tunnels. It's a buzzing.
Well,
Are you still there, Stasious? Yes, you
yeah,
are.
I'm
Okay,
here.
good.
I'm here. Sorry.
Into your mind.
No problem. So I thought, is this still a good time for the donation?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying it's a required payback for jumping an F-bomb earlier during tech issues, so I'm donating $10, which now my total donations for the marathon is $40. Why did I get it? Why did I give a total of $40, you might ask? Well, it is because I want to win the Devolver Digital Game Bundle, which comes with 10 games from Devolver Digital's catalog, which is a really great catalog of games. And I also wanted to tell to you guys, this is a small-scale marathon, which is nice. We like it like that, but also what's really cool about a small-scale marathon is that when you donate towards a prize, well, there's not a lot of us here, and we have quite a few prizes. We have many games to win, so your chances of winning a game while donating to this marathon are pretty high. They're pretty decent, if I do say so myself. So you can challenge me for the Devolver Digital Bundle by donating a total of $40, but we also have other games for total donations of $5 and $10. So no small donation here. It all goes towards Mother of Corals, which is a great cause. So this is a really great cause, so keep him coming, and thank you so much for your generosity already. This is a lot. This is really nice. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
And thank you for donating as well. It's just amazing to see a whole lot of support from everyone.
Absolutely.
Here we have the Chapter 3 Collectathon. So basically, we go to different floors to collect different objects. The reason we don't encounter Bendy at all is because we use a little method called the quit out method, which means you quit out of the game, go back into the game. Oh, he's there. Look at that. That's one. But yeah, we quit out of the game. We go back into the where we saved, which is where we collect the second one, and the elevator appears for you. We don't have to deal with elevator not wanting to give you a ride because of this method. I'm so glad this got found out, because whenever I first started running this game, it sucked. A lot. It didn't say, it kind of just, it wasn't fun running the game for me on I just did a full 360 somehow. When I was playing on Xbox, the thing is, the elevator just was very, very ruthless, and it just did not help that I was playing on controller. It's a lot harder to play the game on controller because you don't turn around as fast with like a full sensitivity mouse rather than like a controller analog stick. Okay, that kind of... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a kind of a funny bug. We're gonna let the elevator move down, and this is a cry for help. Oh. Well, I messed up. I guess I went too fast? So now we have to go down... Okay, yeah, this is where the mistakes happen. We have to go down 3 flights of stairs. Oh, jeez. Oh. Hello. I missed the stairs, didn't I? There it is. Okay, Yeah, we have to go down a few flights of stairs because I messed up. Hopefully we get it the next few times. It'll be a lot more time save for the run. Mistake. A lot of mistakes are happening. I feel very bad. Here we are. Appeared back in Alice Angel's place. Whatever you call it. Where we drop off the 3 gears. They just disappeared.
Stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick.
Here we have our second collectathon. It's the swollen ones. We're getting like 3 globs of giant ink puddles. If you want
Come back
to.
to my door. I have something that you'll need.
Here we go. But at least the elevator is here for us to keep us at bay, I guess. But yeah, we're going up to the 11th floor to collect the swollen ones. Please be lucky. Please be lucky. Please get lucky. Please don't despawn. That's cool. Thank you, bud. Wow, we got very lucky. Goodbye, elevator. That kind of... We have to wait for the elevator now.
Bring me back my equipment, please.
We're just gonna walk around this pillar while we wait for the elevator. Yeah, as said before, elevator kind of sucks. It doesn't wait for you. Okay, we're gonna try again. I believe this one's a little bit easier than the last one. So I'm looking where to go. There it is. Here it is, out of bounds. There we go. Did it. Yay, I did it.
I'll make this simple. Look for valve pads.
So yeah, that's that's what I was talking about when I said cry for help.
Please don't make me regret.
There are a lot of glitches in the game that need to be fixed for my sake and for a lot of people's sake. Like, that glitch is for every single version of the game, console, PC, like Windows 10, Windows 11. It's for all of them. Yeah, I have to wait for that to close and then open it. But yeah, that's kind of what the out of bounds glitch is. It's just a it's a fun little glitch that lets you go through the floor when you enter a miracle station. Oh, hello. There's one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect the... Hello. Goodbye. So we have to collect ink. Like, I guess they're energy things. I don't know what the actual name for them is. I just don't know. I like to run the game. I don't like to talk about how much or I don't like to go into the specifics. Hey, what is this specific thing called? I just have a lot of fun running the game in general. It's always just really fun experience running it on PC. You get to like experience all these funny glitches. It's just a really fun time. The community is amazing. They have a lot of support for people who are getting into the game. Okay. Oh god, we have to go all the way up. Okay. That's my bad. Goodbye. We have to wait for this now. So, yeah, we're collecting, cells. Yes, I did it. I figured it out. I figured out the name.
Aren't you?
So we collected 3 of them, one from the enemy and one from those 2. And with the quit out method, look at this. Boris is here for us. And the elevator. So. We have a bit of a Alice Angel monologue.
Dreams come true, Susie. Dreams come true.
So we're gonna drop off the cells for Alice, and then the next one, there is a bit of a trick you can do, which is in the game. It's not a life hack. It's not a glitch. This is a game feature. So we have to cut out all of the bendy cutouts on level K now. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go up to level K, but first we have to cut down these planks, and you'll see why after I do it. So we're gonna go up to level K. Hello. I hit that. I wanted to hit him through the wall. Yep, going up to level K to cut our first one. There are like a whole bunch of bendy cutouts in this area, including 3 here. I'm trying to count for myself so I don't forget any of them. But there are 3 here, there's 1 here, there's 1 on the way back, and then there are 6 in the Heavenly Toys area. It's a bit of a walk, but I mean, it's fun. Walking's pretty fun. I miscounted. There are 7 here. Look at that. I forgot about you. Alright, and here we have the Heavenly Toys area. So what I'm hoping is that a searcher spawns in this area, because there is a certain glitch, or there is a certain trick we can use. It's not looking hopeful. Also, there are more than 6 here. I feel kind of bad. That kind of sucks. So now we have to walk the full way back, unfortunately.
Now that was fun.
I have to wait for Bendy to spawn in this area, though,
He hates it when I do that.
which really sucks. There he is. Let's hope he doesn't see me. Okay, we're good. So the reason we wait for Bendy to spawn is because if we start heading back now, like when I got the last cutout without any of the spawns, then Bendy would spawn like on the way back in this area. Now the reason I don't want that to happen is because, well, because Bendy chases you in the chapter 3, like, just Bendy chases you whenever he sees you, and you either have to hide or die, which is not the best thing to do. But thankfully, the speed that we run on the way back, it does not affect the fact that Bendy will spawn. And we have to wait for the elevator. That always happens. Gonna wait for the elevator. Hello. Goodbye. If you want, you can read off any donations and incentives while I wait for the elevator.
Of course, of course. Well, I do not have any donations to read right now, but I can talk to you about Mother of Corals. Of course, thank you everyone for being there this weekend with us. Team Green Gaming. At Team Green Gaming, we always speedrun to save the planet. So each year we pick a charity that is looking to make an impact on our climate crisis. We only have one planet to live on, and we should do what we can to make sure we can coexist. So this year we are partnering with Mother of Corals. Their mission is simple. We rely on coral reefs for a lot. They produce a significant amount of the world's oxygen, and more than 1 billion people rely on reefs for their livelihoods. But coral reefs are in trouble, as you may have heard. You know, when I was a kid, it was, I don't know, we talked about that a lot in, like, eco class, but now we don't talk about it as much anymore, but they're still quite in trouble. Like, the pollution and the urbanization and, like, coral bleaching is still very much a big problem. So now than ever, we need to return the favor for all the oxygen and livelihood the coral reefs are providing to us. So at Mother of Corals, they provide the tools and training to enable coastal communities to create, maintain, and share artificial coral reef habitats with the public in order to increase their environmental and economic sustainability. So they actually just create like skeletons for corals, and like corals grow on them, like artificial reefs, and the corals grow on them, and then like all the animals and the fungi and the anemone and the plants and the algae, they all grow on the like structure, and it creates a artificial coral reef, and that's a really good thing because it helps us keep the corals around. So thank you so much for being with us this weekend. We really appreciate it, and thank you, Stasious, for running.
You're quite welcome, and thank you so much for that. I am lucky because I got the last shot down, but I still died. Instead of losing about 3 minutes of time, I only lost 30, which I'm very thankful for, because this is kind of where my run in my last marathon messed up. A bit. It didn't mess up a whole lot, but I did die during the fight. So I'm definitely improving my last thing. So we're going up to level P. We're supposed to go to level 14, but you'll see why we're going up to level P in a second. I like to associate K with the wrench. I like to say that we're gonna get 9, and the thing is, we're gonna go through the floor and come over here. Now the reason we're doing this is so the projectionist doesn't spawn. Now the projectionist is one of the causes of time loss in a regular glitchless run, because of the fact that whenever you go down and you don't use the out of bounds glitch, the projectionist, whenever you collect a heart, whether or not, even if it's just a single heart, you are forced to hide, or he will chase you and kill you. And we got all 4 pretty easily. We got really good spawns for the hearts, which I'm very thankful for, so we don't have to go all the way around. Did I mess up? I went the wrong way. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so thankfully the projectionist didn't spawn, which is definitely a very, very good, because yeah, it's a lot of time loss for glitchless, and it just makes it a lot easier to be able to just not have to deal with the projectionist in any way. But the reason why the projectionist doesn't spawn in this area is because he's triggered right here. You have to wait for the elevator now. We'll just look at the projectionist while we wait for the elevator. See? Right there. Hello, elevator.
Tell me where they stood right in your hands. Bring them to me now. I don't want to wait.
And so that with the hearts being collected, that's pretty much the end of chapter 3. Very little mistakes, thankfully. The only pretty much like mistakes were not getting chapter K's, or not chapter K, floor K's out of bounds glitch. So I didn't do it the second time because I didn't want the same thing to happen, or to get soft locked, because I got really lucky. I did level P not level P, I did level 11 pretty easily, because it is the easier one. And just a death in the beginning, which is pretty good. Okay, so the reason I'm waiting here is because if I go up the stairs too early, then I will get soft locked, because once I said, the elevator doesn't like me. It all depends on whether or not the elevator wants to work with us today. So that's pretty good. Chapter 3 is down. We have the final cutscene playing right here. Not much to say about it. It's like you'll see, it's a double cross. Alice Angel is like, ooh, we're gonna let you go back to the surface. Never mind. It's such a turnaround of character. Like, you think she just wants you to do stuff and she'll be thankful? No. And yeah, as I said before, you don't see Bendy at all. You can, so yeah, now we're falling. We're falling. Because, yeah, I definitely did not expect that. I haven't ran this game like 20 times. Probably more, actually. Probably around 100, actually. I've gotta be honest. The thing about it is that all of my runs always end on chapter 3 because of out of bounds glitches and dying sometimes. I currently have a console world record for the game, and I'm trying to get better at PC, because I really want to have a good run on PC. As you see, the last cutscene will play right here with Boris. I just want to get a lot better at PC, and with all the Windows 11 bugs, I kind of am afraid that that won't work. Because there's a lot of bugs, one of which was just founded by me recently. Wow, you can see my Steam achievement.
All right, Joey.
Okay.
I'm
Just
here.
checking OBS. It's still working,
Let's see if we can
thankfully.
find what you wanted me to see.
But yeah, here we have my favorite chapter. And honestly, this is pretty much everyone's favorite chapter. For a multitude of reasons. Being that this is probably one of the, like, best crafted chapter. It doesn't have as many bugs as the other ones. Here we're getting the valve for the vault up here. Or for the archives, I guess. It's just a door that involves a valve for the first time in Bendy history. Here is collecting 5 books, or not collecting them, doing this.
So that's how it works.
Go with that. They're not randomized, so I have a bit of a scare here. Yeah, the books aren't randomized. Makes it a lot easier for runners because you don't have to like search around the entire library and like you could accidentally like miss one. So we're gonna flick this first, and then flick
I
this.
can get across here if I can find a way to fix this.
Flick. Why'd I say flick this first? Flick this once. I mean, it's the same area. It's the number 1. I'll take it. And yeah, the thing, we're getting some ink glob, I guess you could say, from the monster whatever searcher thing. To see this machine. You'll see what this machine is. It pretty much dispenses whatever you make of it with ink. And you'll see that utilized later in the chapter. We're just waiting for this to slowly creep towards me. Okay. Now we have to slowly creep over there. Bit of a scare here, cutscene. I mean, if I survive that, like, the thing is, we have another chapter. If I survive that fall, I don't know how I would. And yeah, here we have the next one. We have a bit of a scare here as well, with the hands reaching out to me. And the thing about this is the yeah, so we have to go up a bit of stairs, some flights. We're trying to get back up.
What is it that keeps you going? Is it the thrill of the hunt?
We have a bit of a voice line here while we're getting up.
Or perhaps you're just looking for a little.
I guess I should say that jumping upstairs is somehow faster. I mean, it's not really that big of a difference, but yeah.
Errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in
We have a
one
bit of a weird part here. Now we're in the vent. There's a lot of gameplay changes in this game, which I very much applaud it. The amount of creativity in the game is really apparent. It's really fun. We don't have to look at Bendy here, because I don't want to see you until chapter 4, later in the chapter. So here we're going towards, yeah, the next part. We have another room. I honestly don't know what else to say. It's just sometimes the game can just be a bit of a walking simulator, but honestly, with like the amount of like scenery and like attention to detail in all rooms, like it's definitely worth it just getting through. And here we have this room. I honestly do not know what it's called, but this is where the if I would play the voice line, I would say we are introduced to the mechanic for the theme park we're about to see. But voice lines take an extra input, which I do not have the courage to do. Too lazy. And here we're introduced to Bendy HE double hockey sticks. So this is pretty much like a
This
kind of a
warehouse
theme
looks like
park.
the way to go, but it's gonna need some power. Hang in there, Boris. I'm coming.
Now, the way to proceed in the game is we play some carnival games. So while I'm playing, I guess you can introduce some donations or incentives that might have came in.
Of course. Hi. Alright, so we don't have any donations coming in. But thank you everyone for being with us this afternoon. We've had some tech issues, but now it's going pretty smoothly. So we really appreciate you. We have 2 incentives coming up, and one of them will be closing just as this run ends. So if you want to choose the name of the game file for Brilliant Diamond, we have option Team Green, option Arju, which is one of our volunteers, and you can also add your own options and snipe it and get your own name on the file name, or get whatever PG thing you would like to write as a file name for Brilliant Diamond. Also, we still have an incentive, like a bid war going on for Pokemon Shield. It's so there's 2 different paths, if I understand correctly. One, because we have this is a race actually. So either both runners use Subble, or we have Arcanine versus Ninetales. So at the moment, Subble versus Subble is ahead with $60, and Arcanine versus Ninetales is lagging behind with $31 and $69. So if you want to snipe that and get some Arcanine versus Ninetales action, this is still quite open to being sniped. And thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone who donated so far. Do I have more time, Stasious, or is that good? I can speak later as well.
You can speak some more. I actually, the only thing that's of interest is me going bam over here and quitting out. And the reason we do that is because there is a bit of a glitch again, where we can now collect cans and bring them out of the room for some reason. It's a bit of a small bug, and it's kind of funny. I need 4 of them, so.
But what are you gonna do with those cans?
There is a boss fight coming up, and we can use the cans to our advantage.
Oh, can't wait to see that.
Instead of, oh wait, why am I thinking that's the last lever? Okay, we come over here to this room, and we have a bit of a change of gameplay. Like always with this chapter. This is why I love this chapter so much. There's so much like variety in gameplay, and it's a lot of fun. So we're gonna intentionally get damaged here. If it'll let me, that'd be cool. Okay, there we go. And the reason we get damaged here is so we can trigger this. I need to go around. I need to go fast. I missed. I missed twice.
My masterpiece.
Okay, I should,
Think you can just throw me out?
well, we have a head start at least.
No! This is my park, my glory.
Yeah, but even if,
But I'm still here.
yeah, it kind of sucks that I missed twice. I think that one's probably like the hardest one to get the hitbox on. But yeah, now we just wait for this. For some reason there's an axe here now. I forgot which one. We're just waiting. We're gonna go for this one, since that one already has 2 done. Let's get damage out of the way. Okay, we're waiting. That one. I don't think we can get over this. Get that one. No, we can't, unfortunately. It's a bit of a long boss fight if you don't know much of the strats for it. Can you stop? Can you stop? Oh my gosh. There we go, jeez. Man, this guy does not know when to stop. Yeah, I don't think I can get those, unfortunately. Just gonna go ahead and get damage boosted out of the way. Okay, and here we have the first one gone. Damage boosted. It'll try and go as far away as possible from us, this one. So if you stay, like, really close to it. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Please, please have enough time. I beg of you. Are you kidding? I got stuck. That's fair. Yeah, as you can see, it goes as far away as possible. And I went on the wrong side. That's even more wait time. Jeez. Stop. There we go. And the last one. Which it will go as far away as possible. Oh, we're done. There we go. That took a while. As you can see, we beat the boss. We beat the boss. All right, and that's the first boss fight down. And now we're going back to flick the third lever over here. And then we have the fourth, and then we get to the haunted house. Or the haunted train ride. Third one. Now, let's remember, we're not flicking the switch. We're going to the fourth room. Here we go. And we have a bit of an encounter with our best friend. Our favorite guy. The projectionist. Where, unfortunately, there is no way to get rid of him this time. But you can just literally pass him, and for some reason they decided to make your running speed, or your walking speed, faster in this area instead of the actual, like, Chapter 3 area with him. So you can actually outrun him this time. We go up the stairs after flicking that lever, and then flip the switch to get to, and to be able to flick the fourth lever back up by the haunted house. But first we have a bit of a cutscene playing here by the stairs. The projectionist sees us and appears behind us. Here we go. And we enter the Miracle Station. We have a bit of a cutscene here with our favorite antagonist, who barely appears in this game while speedrunning, Bendy. Somehow in some world, you see the projectionist more than Bendy. But now the projectionist is actually dead, so there's no worry.
Stasious, can I interject for a second?
Oh yes, that's fine.
I was looking through stuff and I realized that I made a mistake on the incentive for Brilliant Diamond that's coming right up, so I would like to correct that. The current bid war for Brilliant Diamond, it's not for the file name, it's actually for the name of the legendary Pokemon that will be, there's the Dialga, the legendary Pokemon, or Chimchar, which will be, I'm guessing, the starter Pokemon. So those are Pokemon that will be on screen a lot. So if you want to participate in the bid war and donate to get your name or whatever name you wish on those very important Pokemon that will be crucial to the game, well, go right ahead. The incentive is open, but it will close once this run finishes.
Come in.
All right,
thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Here we just have a train ride throughout the haunted house. The train ride leads up to the second boss fight, which I should mention, surprise, surprise, another Windows 11 bug comes up that we have not found a fix for yet, unfortunately, where the boss coming up will move very slowly, which is why I decided to go for going with the ink cans, because it's a lot faster if I just run away and he jumps towards me.
Do you just enjoy the terror of the drop into hell? Because if that's the case, hang on tight. I've got
We go.
a surprise.
We have the boss room. Go ahead and get your looks in at the paintings. I actually never appreciated how good this room looks in this style. I also don't know why there are windows if we're underground, but I mean, whatever. It's Joey's opinion. Also, we're gonna eat this can because that gives us good luck for some reason. And here we have the introduction to our boss. It's our friend, sadly.
Boris. No, what has she done to you?
And let's see if it's actually happening. Yeah, it's still happening. I cannot seem to find a way to fix this, unfortunately. Boris moves at an incredibly slow rate, which is very fun for me, because I now have to just bam. We're just gonna try and finish really fast. Oh. Can you get out of the way, table? It blows. Here we go. That's one can. By the way, with the bug, he's supposed to hit that. He crashed there. It's really funny. We're just waiting for him to... I'm gonna go towards the middle. So he can walk towards... Oh yeah. And now we're gonna start seeing these. This is the only problem with how slow he walks. Yeah. This is interesting. He walks very slow, unfortunately, but I mean, it doesn't lose that much time. He's just walking through that chair. For some reason, he throws the first one. What? Oh. I just saw a chair fly through the sky. No, it was just, We're just waiting for Boris, unfortunately. By the way, how good are we on time?
Well, that's kind of really hard to tell with all the issues we've had with. You're about an hour in.
Okay, that's good time.
Yeah. Okay. You.
Yeah, I put estimated time as 1:35, and if we had like 10 to 12 minutes of tech issues in the middle.
But then we're missing the part I reset, so.
Yeah.
About an hour.
We're waiting for him to throw that, and then we can just hit. He's bleeding in the chest, but I just hit him in the shoulder. Yeah, they never intended for cans to be able to come here. Also, he's bleeding out, but there is barrel inside of his face. Oh no, the bad Alice is dead, and now we have our friend. Good, Boris. It's Boris! Again, and Alice. Look at that. Alright, and I guess the best thing I could say here is that the beginning of chapter 5 is a perfect time to talk about incentives and donations while I use the bathroom, because this cutscene is like almost 10 minutes long. So if you want to go ahead and do that, that'd be a perfect time while I go to the bathroom.
Awesome. Well, that's quite the cutscene. Well, go ahead, take a break. It's been a day, and you've been helping us with volunteering as well. So we really appreciate your help.
Everyone knows that song.
Your presence. Awesome.
Who
well,
are you?
I still don't have any
Why are you
donations
here?
to read. Get
I was
them.
invited
Keep
by an
them
old
coming,
friend.
you guys. You still have time to
And
donate
now I can't leave.
towards Brilliant
know more
Diamond
than we
and
do.
Shining Pearls
One
Pokemon
minute,
names.
we don't even
so
exist.
you can get to name
Just
the Chimchar
thoughts.
and the Dialga.
And the next
So
minute,
that's a pretty cool thing.
This
They're gonna
place.
appear on screen quite a lot. So go
Are you gonna
ahead
let
and
me outta
get
here?
your donations for that. We have
Down here,
one last
strangers
bid
aren't
war
good
that is still
things.
going on for
How
Pokemon
can we
Shield.
trust you?
It is
don't even know what
so
you
so
are.
it's a
My
Pokemon
name
Shield
is Henry.
race. So there's two possible
used to work
paths
here.
for us, either Sobble versus Sobble
I-
or Arcanine versus Ninetales.
honestly
I think
don't know my
in this
name.
one we're kind of voting between
So,
like
they call me
really
Alice.
cool epic fire
But I'm no
Pokemon that are
angel.
like evolved and
You go back
all
and rest.
nice and all
We'll talk
badass,
again later.
and Sobble and Sobble just looking like a little Sobble.
It's only for
You're
a
not
few
sure if
hours.
you're
Nothing to
if you're
worry.
annoyed by
I won't
him
go
or you
far.
just want to give him a
Only
hug.
up to level 6.
It's Sobble.
Just
So
stay here.
get them
Keep an eye on
going.
him,
I think
okay?
Sobble is ahead right now. Yes,
be back as
Sobble
soon as
is
I
in the
can.
lead, but you can still
promise.
Arcanine and Ninetales is still quite in sniping range if you want to get them. We have met the incentive for the OST, by the way. So the OST for Brilliant Diamond will be the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire OST. So that is coming up right after
Henry.
this run.
Here. You
All
must be
right, we
hungry.
are here this weekend to raise money for Mother of Corals.
Sorry, it's all we
So
have.
thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I know the times are hard on everyone, and it's really nice to see people just coming together for a. I'm just watching Boris with his axe while I'm trying to talk. This game creeps me out. Like watching Resident Evil was fine. You know, it's zombies, it's blood and gore, it's fine. But this game with the puppets and all, it gives me the creeps. It gives me the
I know you're
shivers.
watching
Woo!
me.
All right. Yeah, thank you everyone for
just
being there for
little
Mother of
creepy.
Corals this weekend and for
You're the one
Team
that
Green
writes on the
Gaming. So we're a
walls.
group of speedrunners
We all
who
do.
would like to save the
For some
planet.
poor
So
souls down
every
here, it's
every
the only way
marathon we
they can
choose a
be heard.
different
But you
charity
don't want to touch the
that
ink for too long.
gives back to
can
Mother
claim
Nature.
you.
So our first big
Pull you
marathon,
back.
if I remember
That's how I met
correctly, it was
Tom.
for Team
I was
C's.
messing with
And
things
then
I
our
shouldn't
last
have been,
one
and he-
was our previous
he was
one
there.
was for One Tree
Why do you call him
Planted,
Tom?
where we
He
planted
just seems to respond
at
to
least
it.
1,000 trees,
Well,
if I remember
I don't think he's
correctly. We
very
planted a
fond
lot
of
of
me.
trees last
Let me
winter,
show
and
you
thank you
something.
very much for
A while
everyone
back,
who was
I
there
was
with us.
mapping out one of the upper levels
Really, really
when I
appreciate
noticed
it.
something reflecting off a piece of glass.
And this time too, it's for
I held
Mother
up
of
the glass,
Corals,
looked
trying to
through,
save the
and on the wall
coral
behind
reefs
me
from
was a hidden
bleaching,
message,
and
right
they
there, in
create
plain
artificial
sight.
reefs
So I kept looking
that
and found
that
more
coastal
and more
communities
messages everywhere in
can
the
create,
studio.
can put together
But you can't see them
to
with your
to
eyes.
get more
Only through
corals,
this.
more reefs in our oceans.
Take a
Because
look.
corals are disappearing, and they need our help.
I don't know who's
To
leaving
stay
them.
there. Corals are
I
beautiful.
think
They
they know how
provide
to get
habitats
out of
for
here.
many
Where does
species
it
of
all lead
fish
to?
and algae and plants and
Nowhere.
all of that good stuff.
I followed them for a long
and
time.
they produce a lot of
Just leads me
oxygen.
in
Like we always
circles.
talk about how the trees make
don't
all the
think I meant to
oxygen, but
leave
like
this
there's a
place,
lot of
Henry.
things that produce the oxygen, and
But maybe
algae actually,
you
ocean
are.
algae produce
Alice,
like a very
let
substantial
me outta
portion
here.
of our oxygen on Earth.
Tom thinks you're
And
dangerous.
well, a
what
lot
do
of
you
those
think?
plants rely on well, RG of
I
or
think
plants. Well,
the
are they?
hope I've
Are
been
they? I'm
waiting
not sure
for.
anymore. You can correct me in chat. They're like
Go to
they're
sleep.
vegetal. You know, they have the chlorophyll
tomorrow
and
will be better.
chloroplast and stuff. I'm a biologist. I should know that. But yeah, algae produces a lot of the Earth's oxygen, and a lot of species live in coral reefs, which are an endangered habitat.
That's
So
really
we have
stupid,
less and less
Tom.
coral reefs, and
You
that
shouldn't
means
have
less
gone
and
out
less algae,
Now
less
that
and
we've
less
seen you,
oxygen production,
it's
and
only
less
a
air for
matter
us to
of
breathe.
time.
I like breathing
before he
air.
finds
You
us
like
here.
breathing air. Everyone likes breathing air. So that is a no. That's definitely something we want to look towards. And I mean, as a people, as humans, we have the power to destroy, but we have the power to create and to preserve. And Mother of Corals
can't just
creates
leave him.
artificial reefs
Not
so
with the
that we
ink
can
demon right
preserve
outside
that
the door.
endangered habitat.
What's going
So
on?
that
He's
is
coming. We
really
have to move
nice. This cutscene is long, man. That's quite a cutscene, and it's creepy. Is that it? Prizes. Yeah. do you wanna start talking?
No,
Wanna
you
talk
can go
about
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
It is quite the cutscene. Prizes, guys. We have games to give. Game keys. So no shipping required. We don't even need your you won't even need your postal address. We have game keys for you. So we have a big Devolver Digital game pack. If you donate $40 in total, so all of your donations for the weekend will be pulled together. $40 total. We get the Devolver Digital game pack, which is, I think, 10 games. Okay, Disc Room, Ape Out, Shadow Warrior 3, Pikuniku. I played Pikuniku. It's like a platformer, but it's communism. It's great. Hotline Miami Collection, Death's Door, My Friend Pedro, Katana Zero, The Messenger, and Grease. So those are all amazing games. But for a donation of $10, you can get Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania, plus the free DLC. Oh, I see your backstage story. And $5, Crack That Show, Cult of the Lamb, Return to Monkey Island. So donate. We're a small team. We're a small marathon. So the chances of you getting a prize out of this are really high. So get them in.
Yeah. All right. I am currently in the boat. So basically the boat, this is my favorite section of the game because I love the ambiance. I love the
Sounds like something stuck.
like the game mechanic. And I got the glitch. Yes, I'm moving while watching a cutscene. I love that. I don't know why, but that just like that cutscene is so funny to me because if you get the glitch where you could start moving before the cutscene starts, it's just so funny. And here we have a chase scene with the hand. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is my favorite part of the entire game. But chapter 4 is my favorite chapter altogether. I just really love the game mechanic here. Like, and I love the terror of being chased by a giant hand. Like, you never see that in a game. But I might be like mistaken. You might have seen it in some games, but like, there's not a lot of examples that I could think of off the top of my head. Yeah, and I love the music here. Like, even if it is just a bit of ambient music, it's a lot. Like, it has a lot of layers with the gameplay. It makes me feel like terror and dread. I just love the violin. This is like, I think this is like my third favorite song in the entire soundtrack, just because I could use it, and it's just a lot of, it's just like the most simple song, but it does so much justice for what it's supposed to do. My other favorite song, unfortunately, I can't really, it's already been passed, but you barely hear it in the game, because the part where you're supposed to hear it, you literally do it in like 5 seconds, and you only hear 5 seconds of it. It was the first encounter with the Butcher Gang, where you had to kill the Piper from the poster. You only hear that for 5 seconds. And here we have, here we have a bit of an encounter with one of our friends that we saw in the earlier chapter. Now, there is a bit of a funny glitch you can do here. We're gonna get here. We're on the fence. We're gonna let Sammy just chase after me while I do this. It's a bit of a funny glitch. Okay, there we go. Now we gotta get back to the part where he is gonna grab me. Are you here? There we go. We have another cutscene with him, but I just like I like the gameplay, and I kind of like the glitches of this one as well. They're just like really funny. And Boris, thank you, Boris. That really helps out. By the way, that axe landed on me. I'm kind of concerned. Thank you, Boris.
Oh, that was close. You're lucky we were in the neighborhood.
Yep. Get away from me!
Was that him?
So,
I don't think so.
here we have what is named in our community as the Forever Fight, because it's a fight against a bunch of enemies that last forever.
Looks like we're
So,
in for a fight. Get ready.
and this probably has my favorite voice lines in the entire game, just because, like, the thing about it is that there's only a few for each character, or there's only a few for Alice. Boris doesn't really talk. The best part about it is the fact that Alice just repeats the same three voice lines. Hi, I'm being attacked. I need help. I'm gonna die. I'm good.
Never seen this many before.
Yes, please, chase after them. That'd be very helpful. So I can heal. Hi. Please don't attack me. What did I ever do to you? Look around just so I don't get killed. Also, these guys are not going down without a fight. Sometimes it takes one hit, sometimes it takes two, sometimes it literally takes three. Like, the 3-hit searchers are so rare, it's like, it's unreal. But you can still get a really bad run. Okay, I'm almost dead. Yeah, a lot of the work is done by the other characters here to kind of help. But I pretty much do a lot of this. Oh my gosh! I hate it when my hits don't register, because that can happen, and it kind of like happens somewhat often. I'm dead. Never mind.
I've never seen this
Okay,
many
thank you,
before.
Boris. You actually very much helped me. Yeah, you can easily die. Oh my god. Oh my gosh! I'm being chased by like 5 of them. Thank you for doing all the heavy lifting, guys.
Get away from me!
I think that is this the no, it's not. Oh my gosh. I hate it when inputs don't register sometimes. Because it can happen.
You can do this! Keep fighting!
I've said that again. I'm just trying to think of things to say while I focus on this. Is this the final wave? Yeah.
There's a lot of ink.
Yeah, there's it's appropriately named the Forever Fight for a good reason.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I think that's all of them.
I can just get
You
up
never
here,
know where they're gonna crawl
but I'm
out
gonna wait
next.
for her anyway.
Probably best if we stay together from now on. Henry,
If there wasn't a bug here,
think you can lead the way?
I have to wait for her to stop talking so I can trigger this cutscene. Because if you don't wait, then you will get stuck. Yeah, that happens a lot. Here we have the collectathon again. So, I don't like this part that much because, to be completely honest, it's just not very interesting because we have to collect 3 ink blobs from the other side of this area and then put them in a machine to make pipes.
Better stay out of sight.
The worst part about it is that you have to do it 3 times. So it's just a walking sim, pretty much, to the other side. Here we go. And the thing about it is that you can just collect one and then die. You will spawn back in that, in the area. See? You spawn back in the area with the ink blob. And then you can just make a pipe. Just we're gonna wait. Bendy appears here, but it doesn't really matter that much. Doo-doo. I like this. I like the music though. There's another one just waiting around the corner for some reason. I don't know why that happened. It's just a UI bug. It's an AI bug, as always. He just like stays there for some reason. Yeah, we just do this 3 times. There's not much I could say that would make this interesting. I'm sorry. Just making sure it is on the correct one. Yep, it's on the correct one. Okay,
Don't
and
be
the
sorry,
third
you're
one.
doing great.
Thank you. Oh, now this is where the run could... This is where the run could kind of screw up, because I can just go around now. I have to go around this way because, yeah, encountering 3 of them is not very fun. I mean, it is bound to happen, but, like... Now I'll die quicker because there's 3 of them. There you go. Alright. And that's the last one. We don't have to deal with those guys anymore for the rest of the game. Okay, shoot. Oh yeah, I have to go to... Keep forgetting I have to collect the pipes. Okay. And that's the final one. Alright. So this is pretty much, we're coming up to the end game. we have to click this box as I want there to be like a separate category called box %.
Looks
Just
like whatever
opening
was
a box.
taken long ago.
How did you get down here?
Opening this box
Okay,
is where the
Mr.
run
Carrier.
ends.
You should try it.
Look, I know where we have
Because to be completely honest, the rest of the game only takes like
The ink demon has something that we
not a
need.
lot of time.
I'm going after.
It's really funny.
You want to go to his lair? Are you crazy? That's death.
That's where the trail's
Yeah, now we're gonna go to
Well,
lair.
it's probably close by.
whatever you call it, the
Probably through
where
that
Bendy
door.
is. So
But it won't be easy to open. I'll need 3 gears, a crowbar, some kind of counterbalance.
here we go. Thank you, Boris.
Huh. Well, that works too. I guess.
Okay, now all we have to do is run. We don't even see Bendy here because you just go past him.
Any noise.
And here it is, the lair, the ink machine, the really big ink machine.
Wow. I've never seen
If
this
you remember
before.
correctly, there was a
I don't
cutscene
see any way around.
at the
Nothing to build a raft with.
in chapter
We'll
4
have to
where
wade across.
after the jump
We're
scare
not
for the
like you
hands
guys.
coming out of the walls,
If we go in there,
you can see the ink machine being lowered.
a drop
down
of water
farther.
in the ocean is rarely seen again.
And I guess it's all up to me.
And this is what it all
And
leads
I
up
don't even
to,
know
pretty
what I'm
much.
doing here. I don't even know why this is all happening to me.
You're here for
We have a bit of a
reason,
cutscene here.
There's
Yeah,
always
chapter
a
5 is very cutscene heavy, but it's
reason,
still
even when you can't understand it.
it's still really entertaining to
It's
watch
time.
and stuff. Like
Set
even
us
after
free.
now, it's still really fun to watch this. And now we don't see our friends anymore. We're going to the ink
They could have at
demon.
least given me a weapon.
This is a really like funny part of the game because honestly, this part only takes like 3 minutes max. Maybe 3 minutes like in general, because like even though it is a boss fight coming up here, it's not very hard. And
Simply awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands.
yeah,
A lump of
here we have a
clay
cutscene
to me.
from the main guy, Joey Drew.
Look what we built. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on a silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertain with our fancy moving pictures. But when the tickets stopped selling, when the next big thing came
I'll just
along,
let the cutscene play out.
only the monsters remain. Shadows of the past. But you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning. But he's never seen the
The
end.
end.
Oh, it's Bendy. The third time we've seen him in the entire game. In 5 chapters, we've only seen him twice. We've seen him like appear 4 times, but we've never looked at him 4 times. Like we never looked at him when he appeared. You only see him 3 times in the entire game, like his actual model. And here we have the last boss fight, the final boss. There we go. Did I miss one? No, I did not.
Good luck. So is time when you finish this boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for him to pass by. I think that's all 4. That was 4. Yeah. Cool. Now we're just walking with very intense music. You can see behind us, there's no one there. And here we have pretty much the last part. I'm gonna turn this valve. See all 4. And he appeared. So this is where where the slow walking bug happens again, because for some reason Bendy walks very slow here for no apparent reason other than just walking slow because of walking slow. But he seems to be working pretty much perfectly fine right now for us. Oh, okay, that kind of sucks. Now we have to wait. Are you gonna go around? Oh my, okay. I'm gonna go this way. Just let him walk this way. Let him run into that. Okay, we're gonna plan this out. There we go. Okay, now he's gonna chase after me. Bam. I believe. Okay. So, time is when the screen goes white, so I'll tell you when that happens. Benji's dying. And time.
GG.
For some reason, there is a playable cutscene here, but it does not count towards like the speedrun leaderboards or in-game time. So
Maybe
I'll
it's
just-
because you can't
Henry.
like change
So soon.
time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't expect
Probably
you for
not.
another hour yet.
But yeah, this is
Why
a
are you
cutscene.
silent press?
Yeah, chapter 5 is very cutscene heavy,
I know.
but it's
You
still really
have
fun,
questions.
like seeing the story wrap
You
up.
always do.
But there are a lot of
The only important
unasked questions that I'm
is,
hoping will be answered when the sequel
who
comes
are
out.
we,
We
Henry?
don't know a full release date of the
I
sequel,
thought I
and to
knew
be completely
I was.
honest, the speedrunning community for
But
this game
the
is kind of
success
joking about the
starved
sequel,
me. Nothing
saying
else
like,
but
the
lines
sequel
on the
will
page.
come out tomorrow, and then it doesn't come out tomorrow, and they're
We
like,
followed two
I think
different
there's
roads
like
of
a
our
person that's not in the server, but there's just a
You,
random
lovely
person on
family.
YouTube just
Me,
posting a video,
the crooked
like,
empire.
and every single, like, he does a daily uploads with different games, and at the end he's like, Bendy in the Dark Revival will release tomorrow at the
The
end.
truth
It's
is,
so funny.
you were always so good at pushing.
And
old
that's
friend.
Joey Drew.
Pushing
Look at
me
him.
to do
He's
the
an
right
old
thing.
man.
You should have pushed a little harder.
And here's where the
Henry.
questions raise up.
Come visit the old workshop.
A workshop being connected
There's something
to
I need to show you.
his house, but not really, because he's just, there's a window there that's white,
All
and
right,
it
Joey.
says, it shows
I'm here.
like daylight for some reason.
Let's see if
But
we can
here we
find
go.
what you wanted me to see.
Okay. And that's the end.
Awesome. Good job. Thank you so much for powering through all the tech issues. This was great.
And thank you so much for everybody in chat having to deal with like the game bugging out. That was like it's so
It happened.
yeah, Windows 11. I just wish they would make a bug fix. It'd be like amazing. Because I would actually be able to speedrun the game pretty well on PC if like there weren't multiple bugs keeping me from doing it and losing time, unfortunately. But yeah, here we have like just credits, and at the end we can just go yeah, we can just you can see what my in-game time would have been for it,
Oh, that's good.
because in-game
The
time,
timer, I don't think it's good.
yeah, the in-game time like is 100% what speedrun leaderboards go off of. So
Oh, awesome.
now we have, after the credits, we have a little cutscene teasing the next game, which still has yet to be like quote unquote announced.
Oh.
Like the only thing we got was a small gameplay trailer for chapter 1, and then a trailer for saying why it's taking so long, because they're working on the entire game to release. But here I'm just gonna go faster. Go faster. Go, there we go. Okay. we have now unlocked Seeing Tool. Let's see what in-game time would... 1:30:50. That's really good.
Good.
So underestimate, but not including like tech issues and stuff like that. All right.
Sounds great.
I guess I should just go on to have a bit of like just special thanks.
Yes.
The speedrunning community for this, they're amazing people. They're also very funny people. I like funny people. That's like my entire characteristic. I'm just very thankful to be able to play the game, get some help. Although there are some like bugs that are currently being researched, like why Boris walks so slow on Windows 11 and stuff like that. It's just an amazing game to speedrun. Like you can get a lot better at the certain out of bounds glitches that I kind of messed up and fights and stuff like that. It's just really fun to get into. Like your first run will be like your first run is always going to be like not very good because you're first getting started off, but it's still it's not that long of a game. It's only 2 hours to get through all 5 chapters, and it's just overall a blast to speedrun. So yeah, thank you so much for hosting as well.
No problem. Well, thank you. Thank you for hosting. You too. Thank you for running.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Are we gonna see more of you this weekend?
We'll be hosting. I'll be hosting later tonight. I believe I'll be hosting.
Pokemon Shield.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that'll pretty much be the last you see of me for the rest of the night.
Well, I mean, it's the run before the last. It's the last.
Yeah.
Penultimate, I think we say penultimate. Yeah. So that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. We will be moving on to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with Fury ST. So stay tuned as we set up for that. Shouldn't be too long. And thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. We really appreciate it as we wrap up Team Green Gaming Marathon 2022. So now we awkwardly sit in silence.